win.
Appreciate it.
And we're going to start with Tyson Alger from the I-5 corridor.
Hey, Anthony, in your senior day blurb yesterday, you said this didn't quite go as you dreamt it, but I'm curious, like, what you meant by that, and then also, like, just what today and being a part of this rivalry and winning like you did felt and meant to you.
I would say, like, the road that I had here in Oregon wasn't the smoothest path, which is fine. But like I also said, I wouldn't change it. Because it also led me to this point. It made me a better person. It made me a better man. It made me a better friend to others. And just like today with senior day and all, it was special going out the way I did. And especially the way we went out against Oregon State at home. And it was just a great experience.
James Carpia, the Oregonian.
Given that you're only going to have your one shot in this rivalry, what does it mean to you that you go out in this game and in this setting and your parents are here and you have another career performance and you guys win and you clinch the division in the process?
It's incredible, honestly. I grew up like in Oregon, so I never rooted for Oregon State. So I can just check that off my box. Of things that I always wanted to do. And today was just special.
Eric Scopel, 247 Sports.
How key was it, Anthony, to have so much success early in this game? You guys really seemed like you got off to a quick start. And it seems like you had a good chemistry with your receivers. The run game was effective. Just everything clicked early. How key was that considering what's taken place last week?
Extremely key. It showed that we really worked this past week and wiped a lot of things out of our head and was geared towards everything about Oregon State. And like you said, the chemistry was just good and we're just ready to keep going.
Austin White, Portland Tribune.
Anthony, what was it kind of like, preparing this week, and what can you kind of take from this result here and kind of put it towards that rematch with Utah next week?
Initially it was tough. Had to wipe the taste out of our mouth from the week previous. And we did that. Tuesday and Wednesday were huge practice days and they were really good. And it showed how mature our team can be. And it was a great opportunity to present us with another opportunity to play against Utah again this weekend. And we got to work for it.
Matt Preem, 247 Sports.
Hey, Anthony, what can you attribute to just this offense and the sustained success they had throughout the game? Every single drive you guys had went the length of the football field. It was like 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 plays.
Mm-hmm.
What do you attribute the massive success you guys had to sustaining that every drive?
I would say just staying with the plan and understanding that every play is not going to be perfect, but we still got to strain every rep. Every rep has to be a fourth quarter rep. And like, even though we had 10 penalties, just understanding that not one penalty should determine the next play. And being able to stay on track and get back on track was important today. And we did that.
Zach Neal, Ducks Wire.
Anthony, obviously Oregon State's occupied all your attention over the past week, but now you can actually look forward and see that you get another chance, a rematch against Utah. How, I don't know if exciting is the right word, but how exciting is it to know that you have a chance to kind of avenge that loss?
I would just say we earned this opportunity to get back in this game with them. And I feel like we would do everything we can to flip that narrative of what happened the week previous.
Ashley Conklin, Register Guard.
Anthony, how would you assess the play of the receiving core the last couple of weeks, particularly Devin and Chris Hudson, since you guys lost Pittman and Red and Johnny Johnson?
They have elevated their game tremendously. And that was important. And as you can see, they've been playing really well. So just trying to continue that and continue our growth with each other, and just move on and keep progressing. Sorry.
Jerry Thompson, Ducks Illustrated.
Yeah, Anthony, what was the game plan? And did you just, in the first half, do it to a T, or do you make any adjustments? What was that game plan exactly?
For Oregon State?
Yes.
I would say just attack what they show us. They give a lot of different looks, and especially with 2 high and 1 high is just a little bit different in each one. And they played a lot of man coverage today, so it was a lot of runaways and stuff, which is important. And we executed well. So
We have time for 2 more. Paulo Getty, ESPN.
Anthony, I know the season's not over yet, but I'm curious for you. You know, you mentioned having that path here. What has been the role of Mario in your progression here, and how has he helped you get to the point where you are right now?
I would say Coach Cristobal has kept me from a lot of things, leaving, being down on myself, and just a lot of other things. And I appreciate him for that. And he's a big part of why I'm still going right now.
Last question, James.
Kind of a 2-parter, AB, but first on the long throw to Devin, was that just a scramble drill? And second, and him getting open there on that 50-yarder. And secondly, you were 7 of 7 on 3rd downs. And I realized a couple of them didn't necessarily end in conversions, but what was it about 3rd down today that you guys collectively were 10 of 13, but again, you were perfect by way of accuracy?
The scramble play, the touchdown to Devin was definitely just a scramble play, and he ended up just beating the guy and just took it over top, which he made a great play. And this week we worked on 3rd down so much. So just every attention to detail and understanding what they're doing so we can attack it and execute it. And knowing what we're doing was huge and moving at 100 miles an hour. So I think that was really important with our 3rd down success today.
Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate the time. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.